Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last video we did a little bit of heart piece side quest and we picked up a few heart pieces and we went ahead and we brought the hot spring water to the Goron, so I guess instead of walking like an idiot I can warp back to Kakariko and go take another look at Malo Mart and see if anything's changed over there. Alright, we're almost done in this area, so be patient guys. I know it's a lot of warping and a lot of transforming and a lot of just moving around, but that is the beautiful glory of side questing. So, hey dude, we found your young one and helped him. You really did me a favor the other day, my brother. It seems my young one in Castletown has been revitalized and has resumed his business. Life has returned to both this village and Castletown. Alright, well that's good. Good for you guys. And what do you have to say? Thanks to all the bridges built, the trade route is secure and we saved money for the economic development of Castletown. But in order to reach our Castletown development goal, we still need 200 rupees. So he wanted 2,000 before, and if you do that side quest I showed in the last video, you get 200 rupees, which is just insanity. I mean, you don't get 200 rupees, sorry. You are only supposed to donate 200, which is easy peasy. Glorious day, we achieved our goal, brother. Today marks the day that another legendary establishment is born. You should travel to Castletown later. Thank you for all your cooperation, brother. You are very welcome. I think that side quest, like in a logical sort of sense, is to quote-unquote secure the trade route. Obviously the Goron can safely bring all the spring water to and from a lot faster than they could do it manually, so I think that's why it costs a lot less, although I'm not really too sure. That's just my guess. So now Malo has his legendary shop he was talking about in Hyrule Castletown. We're actually going to need to go back there for the next storyline bit, so we'll go visit him in a little while. Unless my brain is not functioning properly, I only really have one more piece of heart I want to grab because it's a really easy one to grab. There's still plenty of Poes out on the world map that I'm not too worried about, and there are also, of course, lots of heart pieces I need to grab when I get better equipment. But I need to go ahead and warp to the Kakariko Gorge. And we'll go ahead and we'll pick up one more heart piece. Now, I think it's this way I need to go. I need to go out, away from Kakariko Village, and then come up this little slope here. And it's a little easier to see at nighttime, but as I get closer, you'll see that on that rock there, there is a piece of heart up there, believe it or not. So, you could have gotten this way earlier than I did. I wasn't too sure about this heart piece, which is why I left it for such a long time. I was waiting for another piece of equipment we'll get later, because you can see there's a chest down there we'll have to come grab. But that heart piece can actually be obtained just by using your Gale Boomerang. Like we did earlier on with one of the heart pieces that was stuck in the tree. We just kind of used our Gale Boomerang and brought it right to us. So we got that one. I'm going to quickly roll out of the way because I had a feeling that guy was going to knock me down just like I did to him, sucker. So you can see we're on our second row of hearts, and like I said, we still have quite a few dungeons to complete, so we still have a few items we need to grab, which will then help us get more heart pieces, such and so forth. So, I'm not going to do any more golden bug hunting. I'm pretty much done with golden bugs for now. I suppose, before it gets too late into the day, because it looks like the sun's starting to set a little bit, we can go ahead and we can go to Castletown and we can go see Malo's little store. Because I'm assuming that he would be closed at night, and I don't really want that. There's so much you cannot do during the night in this game. Arguably, though, Poe hunting you can only do at night, and it's easier to see golden bugs and things like that. And I'm assuming the postman has a letter from us, from Malo. Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Malomart. How did I know that? Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. You go, buddy. Alright, so I actually don't remember where Malomart is in Castletown. Maybe it'll tell me. Heroes, come together. Malomart, the hero of discounts, is finally open in Castletown. We've got all your needs for that upcoming trip, and we offer it at unbelievable prices. Grand opening special, magic armor, limit 1, act fast, heroes. Interesting. So Malo is obviously going to be selling a different set of merchandise than he was at the Kakariko store, so we should definitely go and check that out. But like I said, I'm having an absolutely just massive brain fart as to where he actually is. So I guess we'll just kind of scurry around and see if there's any buildings we haven't been in. There's people singing over there. Let's try east first, because the east is pretty dead. There's not a whole lot of anything going on in East Castletown, honestly. I think there's the clinic, and then there's the way out, so... can we go down here? Is there anything down here by chance? This store doesn't open. We'll just kind of loop around. Knowing my luck, he's gonna be, like, right where, like, the front entrance is. That is, of course, Giovanni's house. We haven't collected enough Poes to go and visit him, so you probably shouldn't go visit him and, you know, tell him we don't have the Poes, and that would just be kind of mean, in my opinion. This way is Telma's. So, this is the guy here. I do believe this is the Goron. I remember you, brother. Thanks to you, we are now able to open up shop again. I will give you a special prize on hot spring water. Well, that's nice of you, but no, thank you. Well, next time you need some, you know where to go, brother. Yes, thank you, I do. Alright, so let's check over this way in this alley and see if his store is over here. This is the fortune-telling place, and of course we have Agatha's. And we've got the tent. I forget what the name of this place is called. The Star Game? Yeah, I think that's the name of it. The Star Game. Yeah, I've pretty much just circled all around and I cannot find it. I don't know why these things always happen to me, like I completely forget. Alright, well, if that's the case, like I said, I'm sure I just barely missed it. I'm sure it's in a very blatantly obvious place. I didn't practice. Actually, here it is. I was gonna say blatantly obvious with the little baby's face everywhere. I don't see how you could not see this. This is a pretty happening place, but I didn't get to this far in practice, so I completely forgot where it was. Welcome, welcome. The hero of discounts, Malomart, will be a legend in Castletown. Come on in, welcome. Take a look at our wares. Alright. Well, it sounds like a very inviting place. And yeah, wow, for the money we paid, this is a pretty happening pad you got, Malo. I absolutely love the music in here. I don't know, it amuses me so much. You'll buy it now if you're smart at Malomart. Welcome, welcome, grand opening sale going on now at Castletown Malomart. 20% off, 30% off, of course, why not? We look out for you, the hero of discounts, that is us, Malomart. Buy it now if you're smart. Okay. So he's gonna shuffle his way on over. So as you can see, he doesn't really have much going on. The bombling is the bomb that Barnes had sent us a letter about. These, I do believe, are like mechanical sort of bombs. I don't remember. I'll have to go check them out at Barnes' store. But you can see he doesn't really have a whole lot. He's got blue potion, red potion, a few bombs if you have some space in your bomb bag, some arrows, and the largest thing that is the, I guess, quote-unquote seller is the final outfit, the final tunic that Link can get. This is magic armor. This is totally optional and it's a really, really cool outfit, and you can buy it for 598 rupees, which really is not that bad, all things considered. So, I'm gonna need to catch some more bugs or just kind of grind for rupees somewhere in order to afford it. We'll definitely come back and buy it because I'm a completionist, and as you can see, it's got a beautiful spot here, and it wants to sit there with the other tunics. So if you're wondering where we get our last tunic, that will be where we get it. And I don't know where Malo is. I don't know, is he still in Castletown, or is he just, or not in Castletown, is he still in Kakariko? I'm not sure. But these guys look way too happy. And just the fact that his face is everywhere is just so insanely weird. Baby scares me. Alright, well, now that we got that sorted out, I'm gonna have to remember that location so I don't get lost next time we go back. Next stop is going to be Telma's Bar, which is going to point us in the direction of our next storyline objective, when we're pretty much ready to get back to the story now that we've had a few videos in between as a little break in between temples. Alright, so another really funny thing I didn't show off last time was in Zoras Domain you can see the mailman hiding behind the throne, but in here he's actually taking a break for once in his life. He's just sitting here like taking a break from mail, debating what it is he wants to eat, which is kind of weird because the mailman never takes a break. He's always on the move. So if we come back, we will see that we've got the three gentlemen. But a Shay has gone amiss, so we've solved your problem, Aru. You're alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything of interest at the Arbiter's grounds in the desert? The sages. Those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from that I first heard tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. Okay, so again, just like what we did with Aru, if we go ahead and we check the map, obviously we're going to need to meet with Shay next, and she has gone to Snow Peak. And of course, if you don't know where Snow Peak is, because it's not an area that is too obvious as to where it is. It's actually up by Zoras Domain. So, I don't know if these guys say anything different. No, I think they just say the exact same thing. He's going to want to tell us about the sky beings, and then Russell will think he's just going to say, like, I'm gathering information, or something like that. So, anyways, that is it. Thank you. We will be on our way now. Alright. So, let us go there, and then we'll end the video off. And then we can start on that next time. It's really kind of weird about the Snow Temple when I first kind of played the game was I thought that snow was just so out of place in a Zelda game, because I don't know, Hyrule is just such a nice looking place, and I know everyone hates snow because it's cold and damp and stuff, but I quite like the snowy part of this game. It's actually pretty cool. So we're gonna materialize in front of all of these Zoras and probably scar them for life. And I'm gonna see if I can transform here and just leave the video off before we continue. I really hate that you cannot transform in here. It's another one of these areas where Midna will warp you like right in the middle of an area where there's tons of Zoras everywhere. Alright, so I'll meet you guys here in the next episode. I want to thank you so very much for watching. And next time we will meet with Shay and hopefully get that much closer to being started in our next temple. So see you all then.